So, if you read the title, you'll know what product we are reviewing. Normally, when it comes to review, it comes down to Andrew or Duke. But both of them don't know anything about HPA, therefore that responsibility has come down to me. Now, we've reviewed a lot of products. We've reviewed gas blowbacks, we've reviewed AEGs, bolt action springers even. But I dare not say I know every single little detail about HPA. Therefore, I've brought in experts. So here we are at the gear wall at landing zone instead of our usual gun wall because we're doing things a little differently today. So first of all, let me tell you guys who are Heretic Labs. Heretic Labs is basically a subsidiary company from Wolverine Airsoft. Now Wolverine Airsoft usually started off as an HPA company that mainly focused on developing products for the more milsim side, more our usual skirmishing airsoft games. However, they sub-branched themselves with the Heretic Lab to make something specifically for speedsofters. Now, over here is a little unboxing for you. The box itself is actually really cool. You can see the artwork. It's like Burning Witch. Box is magnetic. How do they work? All right, when you open it, you notice you'll be greeted by this amazing graphic. Dye mask, speedsofter with the Article 1, wearing Converse, riding a unicorn, shooting a dragon. You can't make this up. So, out of the box, this is the Article 1. It's packed neatly and tightly in this hard foam case, so you'll know that the product will arrive to you in mint condition. Now, this particular model, it will come pre-installed with the regulated grip, which we will talk about it later. The whole system will be first arrived pre-installed in a CNC receiver. Now, this CNC receiver is made for the HPA engine INFERNO Gen 2, the award-winning system. So you no longer have to worry about system wobbling, the gearbox misalignment, and whatnot, because everything, the receiver will secure it and set for you. It also comes over here, adjustable hop-up, rotary style hop-up. So everyone likes that. We all used it and loved it. And it comes with a true carbon fiber outer barrel, keeping it lightweight. Over here at the end cap, if you remove it, it will reveal a 14mm CCW thread for allow all the suppressors or even tracer units. So of course, speedsofters want the tracers. Up top, there's Picatinny rail for optics if you choose to run, or you can use the first round to aim, like we do in video games. And now, the regulator, you can see the readings over here, the PSI reading, and here is the cap for the battery, and literally, once you move the cap, screw in the tank, put in the battery inside the grip, and this gun is ready to go. Well, over here you can see a skeletonized trigger. That's actually a adjustable trigger. So for you techs, you can actually remove all the wall, all the play to it, so that it'll be almost like a hair trigger. Inside has a micro switch, so it's super sensitive. Over here to adjust the PSI is this little hole at the bottom where you use a hex key to adjust the pressure. Now, what's cool about this is this regulator grip also has tournament lock. So once you adjust the PSI to its setting after chrono, you can just put a zip tie through it and then cut it, so that way it will lock it so people cannot adjust it throughout the tournament without removing the zip tie. Over here you see a little pull tab, and that actually acts as two features. One is to aid on ejecting the magazine when you do speed reloads. Second of all is for you to release all the BBs that's inside the chamber. So in case if you have extra BBs that's still in the chamber and you don't want to fire it out, you can just press the tab here and it's good to go. The Article 1 will come with a special PTS EPM mag for the MTW system. Now, most HPA guns, when you actually load the fresh mag in, you have to dry fire the first round. That's for its system to load the BB into the chamber so you can start shooting. However, with this mag and the Article 1, you no longer have to do that. Just load it in and it's good to go. It will start shooting. What's also cool about this mag is there's a follower that will shoot all the way up. So that way, when you're done, the gun stops shooting because it has an empty mag detection. The gun will start shooting and you eject the mag, there's no BB roll out. Afterwards, load a fresh one and you're good to go again. However, if you don't have an MTW mag, don't worry, regular AEG mag will work with the Article 1 as well. But it will no longer have all the anti-mag detection. There's no longer the first round dry firing, and it will not cut off. But the gun will still run. So we're at 120 PSI using 0.2 gram BBs. Now, in Article 1, you're supposed to use heavier BBs, but for chrono's sake, we're using 0.2 grams. And do know that this is currently now in a tournament setting. So, accuracy test, I am currently at 120 PSI with 0.3 gram BBs. Now, normally I will treat this as a pistol. Accuracy test will be around 15 meters. However, I've been personally guaranteed by Rich at Wolverine Airsoft that this gun is super accurate out of the box. So I pushed the target up to 25 meters, and I'm gonna try and freehand it, maybe wrestling my elbow a little bit, and see how accurate it is. Right. Going hot. All right, this is quite unreal. So it takes time for me to get used to the weight balance of this airsoft gun, but the only thing that makes my shots fluctuate is literally my breathing, and also how I pull the trigger, how hard it is, my finger is wiggling. So this gun is spot on and super accurate. The trigger resets just slightly wiggle. It's weird because I'm not used to aiming without any type of sights, but it's like a laser beam. All right, so, oh my God, this is amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grouping is right about there. I mean, it's an inner barrel slightly longer than a high kappa, but 25 meters, holy cow. You can't really ask for anything better, honestly. As long as you have a stable structure, you are fixed with your shooting position, and you have the confidence, you can hit easily 30, even 40 meters. This gun is amazing. So the Article 1 is amazing. It is lightweight, it's accurate, it's stable. It's a very fun airsoft gun to shoot. However, this product is made specifically for a speedsofter. So I thought, in order to make it shine, is to have a speedsofter shooting it in semi-automatic. Now, I've came up with an idea to see how long does it take for a speedsofter to shoot semi-only and try to shred a piece of A4 paper. So, you ready? Stand by. Go! "27 seconds. That was not even half a minute. And as you can see, it was one take, no camera cuts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of us in the office wants to be in the receiving end of this product. All right, guys, so you guys seen the Article 1 in action. It's fast, it's accurate, it performs amazing, FPS is very stable. Now, I want to hear what do the Speedsoft community think of this product out of the box. So I've brought in a local Speedsoft team, GOS, Daniel from GOS, to help me out with some questions and learn about the Article 1. So, all right, Daniel, so thank you for coming. So first of all, what is your first impression about the Article 1?
I think my first impression for the Article 1 is, first of all, the good looking for its receiver, and also the fitment with the engine and the hop-up system have a great tolerance, and it can make your babies like more tightly, or the accuracy will be more good. And also, I think the paintball style grip, I like it I really like it.
Okay, so from my understanding, this is actually the first receiver ever made for HPA engine. So that's why it's a very tight tolerance, like you said, and the alignment is almost perfect. Actually, in fact, it is perfect. So you said you like the regulated tank grip as well. So why is that compared to a regular hose and a regulator from the tank separately?
Because without a hose, I can do like switching tanks, and I can slide like more, have a better durability and flexibility, I think.
Okay, so you have better maneuverability, and then also easier for you to switch hands in different positions you're shooting. All right, cool. So now, in terms of this product, what do you think the price point is like? This is definitely not a cheap product. This is just under $1,000 for an airsoft gun. Now, what do you think about that price point? Is it very expensive or not?
I don't think it's really expensive for speedsofters or speedcube players, because building a HPA rifle with engine, maybe if you are buying parts from other shop or other brands, you need to build for around, I think, 1,500.
1,500.
Because I need to test it. I need to test which brand can fit with the engine.
Okay, so a lot of trial and error with different parts to see whether it fits or not. So, okay, just under $1,000 is considered cheap. You heard it firsthand. Under $1,000 is cheap. All right, very cool. So now, other than that, I believe this is actually the world's first airsoft product that is made for speedsofter. Would you say this is already like a very perfected product, or there are still pros and cons between the Article 1 versus some other systems out there?
I think this maybe not the superior one, but it will be on the mid-level, because I can shoot it when I'm out of box. And also, maybe I just need to buy a tank, I think a 68 or 48 something. Okay. And I can just try it and test it with a tank and also with a little battery.
Okay, so nothing needed, just gun, tank, battery, and you're set to go.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Ah, I see. So Daniel, about this Article 1, would you say, is it easier to maintain compared to other system, or it's just the same?
Yeah, I think it's really easy to maintain, because I just need to remove this pin and also remove this grip, and I can just take off all the engine, and I can clean it or I can tune it with the solenoid. So therefore, also the FCO and the trigger board are linked together, so I can tune it really easily, and for maintenance, it's just really good. Okay,
now what about a gas efficiency? Because this has a regulator in the tank in the grip instead of an external one. Do you feel any difference or what?
As speedcube players, I think Wolverine Cat 5 is the best regulator I've used before, because the gas efficiency gives their engine. Maybe I can try like 80 psi, and I can shoot like around 1.1 joules or maybe 0.9 around this average, and I can shoot for whole tournament. Okay. Yeah, with one tank.
Oh, okay. So one tank and whole tournament is good for you. Last but not least, Daniel, Article 1, what is your favorite feature?
For my opinion, I think the best feature is the 45 degrees or around 50 degrees grip, because the gripping is more fit for players with some angles, because we usually use angle style with other brands. They are like 90 degrees, but this one have more ergonomic design, and my hand won't go just ping.
So better ergonomics, easier for you to shoot.
Yeah, and I like the weight balance also. The weight balance is when I put a tank on it, it won't like falling back or some too heavy on the front. Okay. And the weight balance is like almost in the middle. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Daniel, and hope to see you again, and hope you'll see you purchase the Article 1 and in future tournaments.
Yeah, sure.
So, what do I think about the Heretic Labs Article 1? First of all, I prefer playing airsoft on a more tactical side, so this is definitely not my forte. However, I can see why people like it. I can see why everyone loves this product, and there's no deny to how great it performed. It's accurate, the trigger is sensitive, it's consistent, it is stress-free. This is definitely a workhorse and a tank all on its own. Obviously, this is not a cheap product. By no means it is an entry-level product. sorry, maybe to speed software, this is an entry-level product, but definitely not an entry-level price point. However, based on what I've heard, you have to buy a engine and then buy gearbox, source all the parts, trial and error. Under $1,000, having this gun all out of box and ready to go, this is definitely a steal. So, not to mention, during today's filming process, the gun shoots so fast and so light, we went through a full bag of tracer rounds without even noticing. That is 3,000 rounds, just casually trying out and filming for scenes. So how I rate this gun? I would give this 5-star out of 5-star for the value, performance, consistency, reliability, and most importantly, which a lot of us overlook, is stress-free. This gun is just out of the box and ready to go for you without needing for you to worry about whether there's going to be wear and tear or there's going to be a maintenance issue. So, for these crew products and many more, go to our online store at www.redwolfairsoft.com. See you guys in the next episode. Gab it out.